always admired about President Trump is his opposition to the Iraq War, his forthrightness about this, and his condemnation of the regime change. So I'm perplexed by the nomination of people who love the Iraq War so much that they would advocate for a war with Iran next. I think it goes against most of the things that President Trump campaigned on, that the unintended consequences of regime change in Iraq actually led to instability in the Middle East and actually made the conditions worse in the Middle East. So it perplexes me that he is now nominating for Secretary of State someone who has advocated and pushed for regime change in Iran. With regard to the nomination of Gina Haspel, I am troubled by her participation in the Black Ops site in Thailand. And can you grab that for me? Particularly troubling, I think, is this quote from her time there and from the time when the torture was actually occurring. The quote from one of the interrogators says that Gina Haspel said, "Good job. I like the way you're drooling." This is about Zubedeh, who, as he was waterboarded. It adds to the realism. I'm almost buying it. You wouldn't think a grown man would do that. When you read that, sort of the joyful glee at someone who's being tortured, I find it just amazing that anyone would consider having this woman. And so my opposition to her is over her direct participation in interrogation and her gleeful enjoyment at the suffering of someone being tortured. So my announcement today is that I will oppose both Pompeo's nomination and Haspel's nomination.